You're watching National Streaming Sports, over 20 podcasts, 70 shows, and a 3.5-star rating on Roku TV.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. It is Sunday night. What the hell is that? What is in the truck? Oh, it's the door. Okay, I just was like, I don't know what the hell that is. Hello to all. We are here live on Facebook. By the way, if you are watching on my profile, my personal profile, the Captain or the J Captain Jack Levy profile, because I had a discussion with somebody saying, hey, I'm hitting you up. I'm messaging you. There you go. I'll say it. Messaging you. I can't see those comments until after the show. So in fact, let me do the banner. I got a banner so to remind people. Okay. There you go. If you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitch, come over to YouTube so I can see all comments. I can't see all comments unless you're on those. Javi, see you joined over there on Instagram. Thank you. For those over there, I'm looking at you on Instagram, so we have Instagram over here. There are 4 Facebook channels here. My YouTube, obviously. So thank you for being here on YouTube. I have my Twitch. And we are streaming live on National Streaming Sports Network. Gotta love that. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And I'm going through the comments, and maybe I want to make sure I don't miss any. Chris Lentz says, subs, how you doing? I've already had a few questions here at Instagram from said Raider Sal wanted to know, how was the Crosby Award dinner? For those that don't know, I was at the awards banquet for the Commitment to Excellence Award dinner for Maxx Crosby. This is his 4th year in a row. 4th year in a row that he has won the award. So 24, 23, 22, 21. And he has 4 separate placards on the CTE Commitment to Excellence trophy. Now, what is interesting is that the CTE trophy used to be known by its former name, and the gentleman that did that it was Mr. Gorman back in Oakland, and he was a bank president. I believe his name was Tom, and if I screw that up, I'm very sorry. But Tom Gorman gave an award it was the Gorman Award for, the MVP of the team, shall we say, the team's MVP in their minds. When he died, it was taken over by his wife, Gussie. Hopefully I got that name correct as well. If any of this is wrong, please let me know. We did have his son on a show way back, and I'm not sure when, but we actually spoke to his son about the award, about the Gorman Award, about how it was transitioned over to the Commitment to Excellence Award. And, I would say that inroads were made there because Mr. Gorman reached out to the Raider organization, or they reached out to him because of the show. And, they got together. And finally, after there was a hiatus of, where the trophy was and all of those things like that, the trophy was rewarded, or it was a new trophy. I'm not sure which. And again, don't hold me to all these facts, but I'm just very happy to say that the Gorman / Commitment to Excellence Award is now together. And Mr. Tom Gorman's son was there at the awards banquet as well. So it was great to see. Melanie, how you doing? Good to see Melanie is over there. My gal pal over there in Chicago. Good to see Melanie. And again, if you are watching, we have at least 3 people watching according to the monitor there. I don't know, and at least one. I'm pretty sure it's Melanie over here on Instagram. If you're watching and you're still watching, I appreciate it. Thank you. So to get that out of the way, and maybe people will continue to ask about it. But the award center was very nice. We were over at I'm not even sure what section of Vegas / Henderson it was, but we were over there. There was an area where they do like weddings and bar mitzvahs and things like that, like a reception hall. There was Max and his wife and some family and some representatives of the Raiders were there. He was literally one table away. I'm sitting here at my table, and he is over to my left. And I didn't take any snapshots with him because, again, and I will tell you this, okay, especially the Raiders that are playing presently, they get bugged to death. And I know Maxx Crosby gets bugged to death. It was great to see him. I got a chance to listen to him in his acceptance speech, but I try not to bug players at receptions like this because they get enough freaking fan glam accolades, pushy, shovey. I'm not going to do that. It was great to be there with him. It was great to hear his speech. It was great to donate to his charity. Oh my goodness. Hey. A very, very large donation was made on my behalf for a prize that will definitely be coming back to my house. I will show it when I get it. But a very large personal donation was made to the Maxx Crosby donation from me. Yes, I got a very nice prize out of it. Mike Kessler, how you doing there, sir? Good to see you over there on Instagram. Ed Winchell and Jimmy Farrell, thanks again. I see Eddie here. Gonna pop him on screen. Good to see you. Jimmy Farrell, good to see you as well. And we have our guests already. Who the hell is that? Is that the Hollywood Raider? Is it the Rob Hansen? They are. They're my bodyguards to make sure nobody F's with me here. Puff out, bow out. There you go. Again, we are at Chateau to Hollywood studio. I don't want to say a work in progress, but this is a very nice studio that Hollywood has. He's got a keyboard for the daughter. The other kids are here, which is his daughter. How you doing, Darcy? How you doing, Darcy? But we're over here. We're celebrating Trisha Hanson's birthday, which was the other day. So that guy actually. Oh wait, it's on camera, so it's opposite. That guy has a really wonderful wife, and we're over here celebrating her birthday tonight. And again, it's always great to be hanging out at Chateau de Hollywood in the what's the name? Sunrise area.
Sunrise, yeah.
Sunrise area. Of Vegas. So great area.
And you got something to drink and everything? You good?
I do have my, and I always kill them from the lemonade. When I do come over here, they probably go through at least 6 bottles of this. So, but it's great.
We'll charge you for it when you check out.
Yeah, the checkout fee. But I will give a good Yelp review though. I will give a great Yelp review.
We don't want the Yelp reviews. No, we don't really want nobody staying here. You know
This place sucks. You don't want anything. You want nothing to do. The service sucks. The cater, it's horrible. You got
management is terrible.
Management is horrible. There is a bunch of dog barking. So that's not nothing.
It can get through the front door.
If you are allowed to get in, if you can get in, you got that.
And the dogs will tell us, say, hey.
Oh, the dogs
are not a good person. You need to kick them out.
Well, except for me, they haven't figured out that I guess I'm sketchy, but they allow because I'm with you. I think.
Well, what happens is, every year, the month in December, when that guy comes down our chimney, he's breaking and entering in our house, and dogs go off on him.
And
you kind of look like him.
I do kind of look like him.
So
I do kind of look like him.
So maybe they think you're the guy that came down the chimney and finally eat him.
Yeah.
So,
but great times here at Chateau de Hollywood in the studio, the adjacent studio to the side. Gentlemen?
Yeah, we're just coming in to check on you.
We're good.
All right. So we're going to start grilling in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And then,
This show,
we'll bring in your guest for you, all right?
Guests, hopefully, there. Guests. There will be guests tonight.
There will be guests tonight.
I like it when there's
guests right here.
Yeah, well, I announced you.
Yeah.
Did I not give you the great fit?
Okay, who am I?
The great Hollywood Raider of the proprietor and manager of Chateau and the Robert Hansen. The just like the Ohio State University. All right, Raider Food, Chris, good to see you over there on Instagram. Mountain 7 Raphael's over there as well. Again, if you're on Instagram, I see you over here. If you want to see everything here, you got to go to the right page. Johnny's in here. Johnny is, I'm pretty sure that would be Johnny from San Diego that I met last night. Great guy. Check out, or I should say not check out. Be aware. Be on the lookout for further content. Okay. Ed Winchell wants to know what's for dinner. Ed, and I was at the market when they picked it up. It was carne. It already pre-barbecued, with marinade and stuff. So carne asada grilled with some chicken, oil, grilled, going to be on the grill. And again, we are celebrating Trish Hanson's birthday. I think she's 21, maybe a little bit more. So Ed Winchell was. I will tell him Ed he's out. He's not away. I don't know whether his. I don't think his schedule will dictate availability. Steve is probably a very, very, very busy man. Good to see him. Big Dog. Big Dog wanted to know what's for dinner as well. I think I put that. The Maxx Crosby event, and I was going over there when talking about that, Big Dog. Great guess. JT the Brick was the I don't want to say a keynote speaker, but he set up Maxx Crosby. He did the introductions there. The leading member of the steering committee was the head of ceremonies, MC. JT the Brick came in there, and we had different montages throughout the evening. Food was good. Had some chicken and some roast beast, as they say in the Christmas show. And he even carved the roast beast. So we had some of that. Hey, we got Hardy coming in here. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. How you doing? The nice dog that doesn't bark. So anyway, so that was that festivities. There were plenty of items that were, for silent auctions. I'll be honest. I was, me. I talk. So I was talking to a bunch of different people. I didn't get over to see any of the silent auction items. They were awesome, I hear, but I didn't even see them. I was talking to everybody, and that's just me. But I got in late for the last one, which was a football that had been passed around since the 80s that had a lot of Raider great signatures on it, and then Maxx signed it as the last signature. That went for $1,400. I know this because I went over to the table, and it was myself and two other guys, and it kept rising. So we had, who wants to know what's the price? Okay. So it went for $1,400. It wasn't me. When I was like, $1,400. But I didn't know. I don't know all the signatures that was on it. It's definitely worth $1,400. But again, I made a very large donation to the Crosby charity. Have a very nice prize. And people are up. So I hope that covers it. Again, and one other very important, very, very important thing. There was, I guess there's fireworks going on. Unless I hope it's not gunfire. I think it's fireworks. But anyway, we're in a good area here. I'm sure it's fireworks. Yeah, those are fireworks. That's unless the guy had several AKs. I don't know if you can hear it or not. It's fireworks. There was a video montage tribute to two Raiders that we had lost within this past year. One was for Jim Otto. And another one was for Morris Bradshaw, who is pretty much the daddy of the Commitment to Excellence dinner. It was basically Morris's inception of and he called it Raider Prom. And they had a video montage for Morris. I miss Morris. I got a chance to go over to the table and met with his daughter and the wife and the son. I admit I started to cry because Morris was such a wonderful soul. He was such a wonderful soul. He was so giving and caring. And when you were with him, it was you and Morris and nobody else. It was like that was the only person. You and him were the only two people in the world. And he was talking to you. And he gave you all his attention. And he was a very large part of the Raider organization as far as getting the booster clubs together and all of the hard work that he did. The booster, the steering committee. This is their baby. From the booster clubs. I know this from being a former booster club president, and it's a big endeavor, and it's beautiful to montage. Got a chance to see the family, and we will miss Morris. You definitely will miss Jim Otto because they were always at the Commitment to Excellence dinner. So Alligator 19 joined over on Instagram. Thank you there, Alligator. I gave away to you as well. In comparison, Velvet says, well, how's it comparison? I mean, it was similar. They had the silent auction items out front. They had the festivities inside. They had the player come in and all of that. It was very similar. It's not Oakland. I mean, nothing is Oakland. It was a very, very nice event. Olin Daniels, welcome over there on Instagram. If you want to see the full show on Instagram, you're only seeing this portion of it. Come on over to YouTube. And Stoffel the Badger, good to see you, brother. And Ed, I do understand this, and this is true. When Havenite has too many autographs at RECIPIENT, true, but the value to the person is probably innumerable, immeasurable. You can't, you can put a dollar sign on it, but when you have a football that has a bunch of Raider greats and you are a Raider fan, it's priceless to you. It's priceless to you. As for me, I will say, I have a lithograph, a signed lithograph of the 5 greatest Raider quarterbacks in Raiders history. A signed lithograph. The signatures are George Blanda, Kenny Stabler, Darryl LaMonica, and unfortunately those 3 men are no longer with us. The 4th signature is Tom Flores, and the 5th signature is Jim Plunkett. A very large donation. I don't even want to say what the price was. I won in the auction. And so again, priceless to me. I don't know what the value is, but when you consider that 3 of those gentlemen are no longer with us, and unfortunately, I'm not wishing, but Tom Flores is definitely, I'm very glad that he got the Ken. I'm very glad he got the Ken alive. And he got a chance to see his induction into the Hall of Fame. Unfortunately, Kenny Stabler did not. Unfortunately, Cliff Branch did not. So, at least Tom got there while he was alive. John Wayne, good to see you. Lovelock, Raider Nation, thank you for being there. Lizzie, over there on Instagram, thank you for being here. You're only getting this view of the show because the rest of us are over there on the big computer. But it was a grand festivities there. I will definitely try to come by for another show, and I agree with you here, Big Dog. Jim Plunkett is definitely overdue for the Hall of Fame. So if you look at it by Hall of Fame membership, Stabler's in the Hall of Fame. Flores is in the Hall of Fame. Blanda is in the Hall of Fame. Plunkett should be in the Hall of Fame. And LaMonica, in his own right, definitely a Hall of Fame of the AFL. So you have 3 definitive Hall of Famers, 4 that should be there when you throw Plunkett in there. And God, Ed, I hope you're right. With Jim Plunkett hopefully going in next year, and again, well overdue for Jim Plunkett. Then the lithograph will have 4 Hall of Fame signatures on it. So that's wonderful. But again, great festivities for the Commitment to Excellence dinner. If you can, try to make it out there for the festivities. I know that this basically kicks off. I know that next month will be the Raider Legends Cruise. I know Lincoln's a part of that because I asked Lincoln what his next event is, and he's going to be on the Raider Legends Cruise. I'm not there. I was not on that cruise because, unfortunately, and I'll be honest. I'm saying it right now. I'm not cutting bullshit here. The package when you're paying for all the alcohol, I don't drink alcohol, or if I do, I don't drink it in the quantities where you pay a whole blanket package. It's a waste of money to me. Now, for other people that drink a lot, great value. Because I'll eat my nose off in food, and then there's all the players there, which is wonderful. But I'm not paying a bunch of money for alcohol. I'm not drinking, and I'm not bitching. I'm just saying that to me, that's not money well spent. But hopefully, and fingers crossed, next year that they will do something for us folks that don't drink. Stoffel saying I got a Stabler and Auto on a helmet. Yeah, it did, and I do too. I got a Kenny Stabler. I know I got him on a helmet. I know I got my banner. Oh, I didn't bring my banner. I have a banner with Kenny Stabler, Jim Otto, Jack Tatum, Jack Squirick, Willie Brown. These gentlemen, legends, no longer alive. That banner to me, like you said, with all the signatures, it drives the price down. To me, it's priceless. It's priceless. So yeah, I know, Chris, spring training going on in Clearwater. Hopefully I'll be in California doing some time out with my shipmates out in Cali. But maybe next year I'll go out for the Raider Cruise. But again, if you wanted to know about the Raider Cruise, definitely spoke about the Raider Cruise. If you want to know about the Commitment to Excellence dinner for Maxx Crosby, 4 times in a row, won the event. Fantastic evening. I went dancing afterwards too. You see me cutting the rug with my cane on the floor. I think Gorilla took some video of that. So if you look at the Gorilla video, yeah, you'll see me dancing. I can't remember what the line dance is called, but I know the steps, so I was dancing to it. So the other big, how you doing there, Mike T 632? Good to see you, brother. You are getting the Instagram feed on the side view. Come on over to YouTube if you want anything as well. And if you like what you see, share it up to everybody. Share it up to everybody. Again, if you are watching from my personal Facebook page, I do not get your comments in the comments section. See where Chris Lentz says? Chris Lentz is probably on one of the other Facebook channels. If Chris is on my personal channel, I don't see it. So please come over to YouTube or come over to Instagram. But I suggest come over to YouTube. Now, the big news that people are talking about, and this is something that we spoke about, we being myself, Hollywood, Go-Go Power Raider Singh over at the M Hotel the other day when I got in town. It was Friday, and we're all talking quarterback. We're all talking, what are the Raiders gonna do at quarterback? And the Matt Stafford, I think, was bantied about as an option. And I don't mind that. And Chris is saying we're looking at him for a trade. Not for a one. That one is too important. But I'd definitely give up a second. For a Super Bowl winning quarterback, a high caliber quarterback with the experience as a transition quarterback. Because even if you get your quarterback, and thanks, Richard Davison. Thank you for saying that as well. He put the Hall of Fame number. I'll read it off again, Richard. Thank you for saying that. 330-456-8207 for Jim Plunkett. Get him into the Hall of Fame. Still at the same time, the top free agent quarterback who drafted on. We're going to be getting a quarterback. But it's going to be who is the transition quarterback. That's why I went to probably the thrift store, picked up a Tim Brown jersey, took it home. It was an autographed. I don't know if it's the real thing or not, but yeah, hey, even if not, oh my goodness. Hopefully, okay. Ooh, I saw my screen pop out. I was like, oh, I hope I didn't F up my broadcast. You're going to need a quarterback because whoever you draft is not going to come in there and start from day one. I think you mean Sam Darnold. I know what you meant, big dog. Yeah, Sam Donaldson. If he's still alive, I'm not sure if he's still alive. I know he's probably in his late 70s, early 80s as a news correspondent. I'm sorry, man. I'm not laughing at you per se. I know it's probably what you know what you knew who you were saying, Sam Darnold. Yeah, but I know what you meant, big dog. But at what price? If you want, it depends also. How long are you waiting for your prodigy, your incumbent, your draftee? How long are you waiting for him to shine? No, big dog. I'm just saying. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. I just thought it was funny. You know, could you imagine for those folks that know Sam Donaldson, the ABC News correspondent for years, being the Raiders quarterback? I'm sorry. It's a sight gag there, big dog. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Get Black Rose. Okay, well, Jimmy Farrell is talking about the other Hall of Fame. Jimmy Farrell is our rocker. Well, one of our rockers here. Actually, Black Thanos is also a rocker, so they have their Hall of Fame thing as well. Black Rose and Bad Company's not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? Wow. That's surprising. And Chris is saying Stafford for Aiden O'Connell? Without any draft picks? I do that because you're drafting a quarterback, but you get a pro-ready guy who's going to come in there and lead your club immediately, Matt Stafford, for Aiden O'Connell. Probably you got to throw in a draft pick, though. I don't think that you would do that straight up. So again, you're watching the Ask Captain Jack Sunday show post Maxx Crosby CTE dinner. Again, we are on Facebook, we are on YouTube, we are on Twitch, we are on the National Streaming Sports Network. And over there to my right, we're over there on Instagram. So again, come into the show, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Yeah, I just if for those of you, and you don't know this, but unless you're older like me, Ed Winchell, you can attest to this. Ed's older like me. There was a movie in the late '60s where an author, a renowned author, wrote a book about, he went to training camp with the Detroit Lions. It was called Paper Lion. So he was a rookie quarterback. He was a gimmick, right? But he was writing a book. So he went to camp as the prodigy quarterback. So he went to camp, all these other things like that. Got his ass kicked in camp, for the games and whatnot, because he came in for the game and whatnot. But yeah, if you want to see something like that, you got
got a special guest in for you.
Oh, the well-known Power Raiders also here tonight. He was there at the CTE dinner last night. So again, I told everybody how the dinner went, and it was a great event. Other went out, and you don't want to just get my opinion. You can I want to make sure I get the okay, yeah, because I have to remember it's office. Get his opinion for Power. You tell your thoughts on the CTE dinner. Definitely worth the money.
Well, definitely, Lisel, everything organized with Commitment to Excellence Steering Committee. They put it all, hands down. It was incredible what they did. I think it was promoted maybe for less than 2 months.
Yeah, it wasn't that long.
And man, tickets just went up. If you guys did not attend this event, make sure you guys attend next year's, because this is, I guess it was the rollout for Las Vegas. They didn't know how it was going to be, because it was always Northern California where they have it, and this time, the first time in Las Vegas, just the support from all the booster clubs showing up, the love, and of course Maxx Crosby. You know, that dropped a lot of people too, but because this was just the planting the flag, Commitment to Excellence Award is coming back stronger than ever. Being in Las Vegas, you know, it brought a big statement, and I think everybody's excited for next year's.
I am.
Yeah.
I am. And people ask me, because I used to be a staple at the CTE dinners over in Oakland. I was there every year for the most part. And they'd always say, "Hey, Jack, you coming over?" I said, "Yes, I will." So they asked me again. They said, "Are you going to come over?" I said, "As long as I am kicking." Yeah, as long as I am kicking, even with my cane.
I'm just excited. Just another event to
Yeah.
add to the list, because we have the Silver and Black Gala. We have by the Raiders. Then we have,
What is that?
I don't know. I think this year is going to be exclusive for only season ticket holders like yourself.
Oh, okay.
So,
I don't know about it yet. So
That's what I heard. Word on the street. It's not going to be open to public. I think it's just going to be for season ticket holders. So we'll see what they say.
Okay, so you got the CTE dinner.
The Commitment to Excellence, and you have the Silver and Black Gala.
So and then remember the Raider Cruise, which is next month. I already talked about that. You going on that?
I'll be there.
See, I already told them why I'm not going.
Wait, done being on ships or what?
No, I don't mind being on. I'm a salty sailor. I can do. It's too much money for alcohol. I'm not going to drink.
All you can eat, all you can drink.
Yeah, but I'm not drinking all that
Yeah.
alcohol at that price.
Well, you got to remember, this is the first one that the Raiders is supporting.
Right, and so they'll tweak it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure next year, be more adjustable. They'll have coupons or stuff like that. But so you have the Raiders fan cruise, and after that you have the Hall of Fame Invitational golf tournament, Fred Blitz golf.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that,
Let me know about that early.
yes, I will.
Sir.
It's already happening.
Okay, well then.
You have the Raiders draft event that's gonna happen, and then you have
Well, you have the Raiders draft event here, then
Yes.
you're gonna have the people that actually go to the draft as well. So that'll be a split bag.
yes, and then you have the Black Holes draft event too. So there's a lot of partying going on that.
Wow, there's the Raiders draft event, the Black Hole draft
I'm pretty
event?
sure the Black Hole, because that's what I heard last night.
Okay.
People were saying we were gonna have that. Oh, okay, we'll see.
Rumor control.
Yeah,
Control.
So don't quote me.
Don't
guys.
quote us
Don't
yet.
quote me, yeah.
Don't quote today, phrase that. Yeah, you doing, brother.
And then we have the annual Craft Fest gala.
Well, but you also have, even before that, you have the Bolitnikov Crab Fest, but before that, you also have the Raiders versus Knights softball game.
Oh yeah.
See, and I haven't been yet. I can't wait to go to that.
I haven't been. I missed it last year because the tickets were sold out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I told Simone Raider, and they're like, oh, dude, come on, let me know.
Yeah.
But I'll be there this one. What else?
And also remember I'm putting him on the spot in a good way. For the very first game, okay, opening weekend, there will be a super fan event over at one of the local schools to do great community service there. Now that I know that when they come in, I will be there. I would knock wood, but I don't want to bust on the table in case I messed up my camera. So there's that going on as well. Then you get into the festivities of just the whole first weekend.
This will be the 4th year in a row for the fan picture in front of the stadium.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be awesome. I got Sibley Skulls, everybody on board.
Who?
Sibley Skulls.
Who?
Sibley.
Was that? Was that the chick that was with us the other night in the cardboard?
Yeah, she's gonna be there in cardboard.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, she said yeah.
She's awesome, by the way. I am kidding with. He knows I'm kidding with.
Yeah. What else we have? We have the Alumni Raider Reunion. That's on the preseason game, the second preseason game. We don't know which one's gonna be.
Do you mean I actually have to come out for a preseason game? Only for that. Only for that. I usually sell my preseason tickets for people that don't normally go.
So we're always at Delano. Now it's going to be at the W. Since Delano is now the W, they changed the name.
The what? The what?
Delano now it's the W, but now it's the Delano. Now it's the W.
What was it before?
Delano.
Oh,
Sorry, man.
I'm sorry.
ESL student here. ESL.
I was gonna say that. And people are gonna crack. I mean, that's fucking racist. I'm not. He said it, so I don't have to worry about people cracking at me. But if it's named after like the president, it'd be Delano.
Okay. Sure.
If it's named like Franklin Delano Roosevelt, it's a guess. I am a history guy. If it's not, and I'm messed up, tell me, Captain Jack, you're fucked up. And I don't mind that, but if it's like the name for the president.
I just read it how I pronounce it, and that's how it is. But
he said ESL. He said ESL. Yeah. Don't point at me. Don't point at me. I've already had issues with alleged racist comments. I don't do that shit, man. No.
They're gonna flag this video.
Flag the video. Yeah,
approve this message.
He approves this message on behalf of Hispanic Americans who have English as their second language. See, you tell it how you do the promo. There you go.
But yeah, so many events year after year. I just love it. Because everybody's always saying, like, well, how come you're everywhere? I'm like, just get involved, help out. There's a big cause behind it. That's why I tell people, it's not just suiting up and look at me. It's like, how much can we give back to the community?
Yeah.
Whether it's helping and supporting the event, donations, and everything like that. There's so many great people out there.
Donations.
I know. I saw it.
Yeah, I've alluded to a large donation. I did not say the number. My God. But the Maxx Crosby Foundation will be very happy with me.
There you go.
They're very happy with me. Was that the hardest one last night?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, hold on. There was this guy on the corner too. He did, I think, $5,000.
Okay. Well, then I did not have the. I probably had the second largest.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that for? Was that the people that were there for the football? Was it or one of the weekend getaways or?
I think it was a weekend getaways. I think that's what. No, it was a premium suite experience.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So that would make sense. I'm just kidding. I'm messing around. You know what? Your picture has Daryl Monica,
yeah.
Tom Flores.
There you go.
Who was
George Blandick, Kenny Stabler, Tom Flores, yes. Daryl Monica, and
all
Jim
quarterbacks. In a frame, the signatures. You're never gonna have that anywhere else.
And as I was alluding, 3 of them are in the Hall of Fame. 4 should be, and then you have Daryl and Monica. And as I say, and not to be morose. But 3 of them are no longer with us. So you're not getting those signatures real again.
Yeah. That's
kind of like.
You know what? It's quick. I was with Matt Barber, Daryl Monica twice in 2 events for the Craft Fest. And then when he passed, I'm like, oh, I'm never going to see him again.
Yeah.
It's just, it so happens, I mean, your Otto, you have so many players, especially the Super Bowl champions. Mm-hmm. They're getting up there, and especially, they just deserve that recognition. It's just having the fan base, because of them, we got our championship. Because of them, we're able to talk trash to the Charger fans and all that.
Get it right, the Gargler fans, the Choker fans. Yeah. I know that's harsh. I know we were also on the the fan network, or the network for super fans. Oh my God, I old age shit. Tiffany's Club.
Oh,
Elite super fans. Okay, yes, I know. I apologize. Hey, it's all in good fun. I do know some Charger fans that are great. Hell, if it wasn't for Charger fans, I wouldn't have gotten into the inner circle in whichever one of those draft things. They hooked me up because I walked in with them, and they
was that KC? No,
or
Detroit.
It was either KC or Detroit.
No, KC, you were with us.
Okay, well, but one of them, maybe Detroit was the last one. Yeah. Detroit. Detroit, as I say on my show with the Wawa, or not Wawa, with the NFL Nation. Am I going to Green Bay? As of right now, yes.
I want to go. If I get the tickets, I'll be there. Okay.
Which tickets?
Inner Circle tickets. If I get them, I'll be there.
Well,
if I don't get them, it's so expensive, guys. Gotta keep in mind, we just made the move here. Mm-hmm. It's so expensive, and we put like about $200,000 already in our house with everything. It's just too much. So I try to keep my phone. Hey, wifey, come over here. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hey,
Come on.
You don't have to because I know that it's a camera thing. You look beautiful to me. That is Power's lovely wife, but she's camera shy, which is fine. And I'm glad you're feeling better. Hey, we got kids here. Come on in.
Really quick, guys. 10 seconds. Say hi.
Hi.
There you go. Now, by the way, I want to say now, who is your favorite Raider from? Okay, say it. Well, not at the same time. Okay, one at a time. Who is your favorite Raider?
Henry likes Broncos.
Who?
Oh.
Henry likes Broncos.
Okay, who's your favorite Bronco then?
Bo Nick.
Bo Nix.
I don't know how to say it.
Okay, well, Bo Nix. Okay, and who's your? Oh, they're walking out.
Adrian.
They're walking out on me already.
Adrian, who's your favorite Raider football player?
I can't hold the attention to kids.
She has one.
Go ahead.
Say it. Say it.
Ben says. Maxx Crosby says.
Max Crosby. There you go. Kinsley, was that yours?
Yeah.
Max Crosby, Dave Kinsley. Okay. What's your favorite? Come on, don't be camera. Yeah. Oh, you're so full of crap. You could do all of that and jump in the pool with me, and now you can't even say your favorite Raider on camera. Okay. Well, I like that. That's the right answer. Okay, but who's your favorite Raider player? And she walks out because she knows that. There you go.
I don't know any of them. Oh, wait, if it's a Raider super fan, it's my girlfriend. He's number one.
Okay.
I like that.
Hey,
He's gonna get
What about my grandpa?
there you go, OG. Now we're gonna have a grandpa test. And I don't have any kids or grandkids here, so I'm out of the competition. Although I got one from the granddaughter, right?
Which one?
The one that said me.
Oh, who, right now?
Yeah.
That's my daughter.
But I'm sorry. English is the second language for
Yes.
me. You know, it's a large family. I'm sorry. Okay. The generations are so close though.
Yes.
With the grandkids and the kids, and you know. So
We're a big extended family.
big extended family. Okay. By the way, like I said, we are having grilled carne asada. I said that correctly, right?
Carne asada.
Carne asada and grilled pollo, and I said that correctly for sure.
Yes.
It is. I'm gonna throw some French in there.
What's up, Big Dog Raider?
Yeah.
What's up, family?
Get on there, and a Big Dog saying it is all about the family. It is all about family. Big folks, Raider Nation family for life, and there go. Eruvi. Thank you. That's a nice picture of you, hon. So welcome to the Instagram show. And Johnny, who I met last night from San Diego, or now in San Diego, lived in the Bay Area, was talking with Mr. Gorman, the son. They're talking about, Jack London Square and Clancy's Bar and all of the hangouts from around the Bay. And I'm like, wow. And again, folks, I'm not from the Bay. I'm not. But I consider myself obviously a Oakland guy because of my love for the Raiders. But it's unique when you listen to the people that actually live there and talk about the old Jack London and the Clancy's and all of the different things like that. Oh, it's called this now. And they don't have that anymore because they have that historical knowledge. It's fun.
Well, many times seen you on TV in Oakland and everything, they all think you lived over there.
Yes.
Just like me, all the times I came over here to Las Vegas, I thought I lived here. I'm like, no, I just moved here last year.
Yeah. So people think what they think. Okay. And again, I'm gonna show this Big Dog. It is all about the family. What's dinner?
They're making the rice right now.
Okay.
My wife said that you wanted her to make the special
I
rice.
did not say that. That is horse bucky. That is horse bucky. I did ask for the recipe though. I did ask for the recipe. So while Power Raider's beautiful wife, who was not on camera because she's here for the festivities, but definitely didn't want to make a camera appearance. That's fine. Beautiful lady is making the rice as we speak. So it'll be some great, great, great rice. So I'm going to ask you, Power, before I turn it over. So I'm gonna get the link up. Yeah, we definitely want to have the link up. What are your thoughts? And I'm gonna put this in this section here. If you want to come into the show, if you want to come into the show and be on screen,
Let me be on the show.
screw you. You're already on the show. But what are your thoughts about people who are talking about Matt Stafford?
I told you, didn't I just tell you that yesterday?
Well, yeah, we were talking. I said we were talking about the quarterback issue there. But I don't want to. I don't want to give a 1 for him. No. A 2 at tops, and that is still a very high draft pick.
Yeah,
it's still a very high. Raider Panda, good to see you. Are you in Raider Panda? Are you in Mexico? Or are you back stateside? Good to see you. But yeah, Matt Stafford, give him a 2. And that is a very high pick for Matt Stafford. In fact, I would try not to give him a 2. I'd give him a 3 to see if they take it. But if you got to pony up, give it a 2.
At what year is a quarterback considered a veteran quarterback?
I think they're a vet after 5 years.
So
he's a very senior, long-tooth veteran. He is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. I think he was the former number 1 pick when he was with the Lions. He's going to look it up.
Right now.
But he's definitely a former first-round pick. I believe that he was, if not the number 1 pick out of Georgia, he might have been the number 2 pick. Hey, Ron, good to see you, brother. TNBC, Germany, my boy Ron McClendon. Ron, we got to talk about stuff. Stuff that we got to talk about. It's not TNBC stuff. It's not Raider stuff. It's other stuff. And yes, I did have fun at the CTE event. Good to see you, brother. Well, it was the number 1 pick of the Detroit Lions in the draft. Am I right?
I'm trying to see here. It says American professional football quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams. The NFL. He played college football for Georgia Bulldogs.
Georgia, see, I was right there.
And was selected first overall by Detroit Lions in 2009. Man, you're just a walking encyclopedia, bro.
I am not going to break my own arms.
Ranking in top 10 in all-time passing attempts, pass completions, passing yards, passing touchdowns. Stafford is currently 6th all-time in passing yards per game and is the fastest player in the NFL to have reached 40,000 career passing yards. So
what that says to me, I'm cut right through the bullshit. The guy is very capable. He is a potential, I would say, Hall of Famer. But the tread on the tire is not very thick. But he's be great. 1, 2, maybe 3. It all depends on who that draft pick is. And I want to say Matthew Stafford. Get with the age. I think he's probably 38.
Hey, let's see here.
He's got it right here, so we'll see.
So he was born in 1988.
88.
I'm 86 and I'm 38 right now.
So he's 36 then.
Yes.
I was off. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right.
I was close though.
You lose your Stafford card.
Fuck you. I was within 2 years. 36. So basically on the high side of 30. Maybe a 3-year fix. Yeah. Give him a 2. He's not worth a first-round pick.
What's the future for AOC?
AOC is the fucking skinny bitch in New York.
Aiden O'Connell.
Sorry. Or AOC 12. You know this show.
Yeah.
You know you're going to get it from me. I like Aiden O'Connell. But they were also saying that there is a proposed trade where it's AOC 12. I almost did it myself. AOC 12 for Stafford. I said, straight up, no picks? I don't see that. I see AOC 12 and some picks for Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
But I like AOC 12's future with the Raiders as a backup quarterback. And maybe, because, man, here's the thing, folks. And I'm going to say what used to be, I'm going to have to quantify this. What used to be a dirty word on this show. What used to be a dirty word on this show was Tom Brady. Tom Brady performed well enough to get another Super Bowl as a member of the Tampa Bay Fake Pirates. I said it. But you can see the way his arm capabilities went down even in the end. You saw the way the arm capabilities went down with older quarterbacks like Russell Wilson this year. Okay, he played well at times. But are you going to trust? And I think that Stafford still has the mechanics. He still has the zip. He still has it. He just won a Super Bowl a couple of years ago. But, pardon me, how much longer, how much gas is in that tank? Is it full? Is it fully, supercharged, supreme?
I think we just have to get a veteran quarterback because our star players are not going to wait no more.
True.
We need a veteran quarterback. So everybody's saying we got to get first round quarterback. We got to get the best. I'm like, wait a minute. We still got to develop these guys. Will our guys be willing to wait until these guys develop?
No, because Maxx Crosby said it last night. He said, we are in it to win a couple fucking Super Bowls. That is maybe not the full, but that is almost a direct quotation. Win a couple fucking Super Bowls. And that's what Maxx Crosby said last night.
Yeah. And we went to go eat at their resort, and I wanted to order the Maxx Crosby burger. They said, it's no longer here. And I'm like, what?
I was going to eat a Maxx Crosby burger. We ended up having pizza, which was good.
Yeah.
But I wanted to eat a Maxx Crosby.
That was right what Holly was saying. The billboard's not there no more. Maxx Crosby. I mean, he's all over Papa John's.
Yeah.
But I don't see. I don't know what happened. Maybe it was a business deal or something.
Yeah. Big Dog says third round and AOC 12. I do that. Like I said, I dangle a third.
I like Aiden McConnell. I mean, you know where I stand. I like
Yes.
Aiden McConnell.
Yes, I do too.
Yeah.
I do too. I was of a mind that I did not like. I take it back. That is revisionist history. I liked Gardner Minshew. The thought of Gardner Minshew I did. I liked the thought of Gardner Minshew, but then I saw the results, and a lot of the turmoil in the offensive line. You can throw some names out there. You can have Dan Marino, Johnny Unitas, Bart Starr.
Patrick Mahomes.
Fuck that.
You could throw his name.
What
too.
I'm saying is, you could have a Hall of Fame former quarterback. I am not mentioning fucking Kermit. Okay, you can have a Hall of Fame quarterback with all of the capabilities behind our offensive line, and they would have had similar. They probably have better results.
Well, you can't really have that performance you want to be at with the line that we had.
Exactly, the line sucked. Remember, if you want to come into the show, I gave the link. If you're on Instagram, you got to go to YouTube. You got to go to YouTube because I am not going to fat finger. It's a bunch of numbers, and I'm on Instagram over here. Come over to YouTube.
I do want to say here, so we know since here in Las Vegas, we haven't had a winning season, only one appearance. But the fact they keep raising the season ticket cost, I don't know how to justify that. I'm like, why are you raising the cost of the freaking tickets? Maybe we get like the second round of the playoffs or something like that, but it's like, why are they doing that to the fans?
Unfortunately, I agree. Please don't be mad at me, Raiders, but I agree that I don't like that. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing there? Las Vegas Raiders
It's
Live.
like inflation hit us everywhere, even in the season tickets.
And I'll tell you why. It's the business model.
Yeah.
I don't think it has anything to do with inflation. I don't think it has anything to do with the cost of this versus the cost of that. Whether you're winning or losing, the business model here in Vegas, our ticket prices are the most expensive for any NFL franchise.
How much is it per season per seat?
I want to say
In your area, I'll tell you.
in my area, I want to say $2,200 a seat. I don't even know if it's increased because I keep paying the installments and I don't see it. I don't see it. Put it on the card. I don't know. I want to say it's at least $4,500 for 2 seats down at the corner tunnel where the Raiders come out of the tunnel.
Yeah.
$4,500 for 2 seats, very close to the field. Row 6, which is really row 5. I don't know why they do that.
Yeah.
Row 6 is row 5, next to the Raiders tunnel. $4,500 that I can remember from last year. And then the ticket prices went up. So maybe it's 5 now. Maybe it's $5,000. I don't pay attention.
See, and what you pay for one seat, I pay for all 3 seats I have. But I'm at the 300s. Keep in mind, he's in the front row. So,
I am not in the front row.
oh, it's kind of like the front
Okay, this is. I'm making sure that people know I'm not in the front row.
ladies. Not just
No, I am not in the front row. I am row 6, which is really row 5, next to the Raiders tunnel,
Yes.
very close to the front row.
So what are free stuff or things do you get from the players?
I get 0.
Yeah.
0. Hey, Jacopetti, I said it on camera. I get 0 bling from the players. It's a personal.
I know. But yeah, so I paid I think $2,400 or $2,600 for 3 seats.
4 seats is how much?
For 3 seats.
For 3 seats.
Yeah, so it's about 800 something per seat.
Mm-hmm.
But at the 300 level for me.
Yeah.
It's because I have the orange zone,
Mm-hmm.
which is the cheapest in the whole stadium. Again, I'm not a rich person, but
Do not look at me like that. Do not look at me like that.
I'm very frugal. I would say that.
Who's the Jewish person in camera here? Okay. And no, I am not rich by any stretch. I will say.
You got a good pension from your service.
No, I bought my season tickets when I had a very well-paying job. And I've kept it because I have it, and in order to keep it, you got to continue to pay.
And it's like stocks now; they just keep going down.
Yeah, it is. Hopefully, I guess when I die, I can say that when I put the tickets up for sale or the PSL license, I put it up for sale.
I put in your will.
Give a lawyer. Oh, fuck you. Yeah, he'll give me $3 for it.
No. It says in the
Okay,
will.
no, I take it back. $4. He'll give me $4.
It says in the will. It will be transferred to Power Ranger as long as he wears a shirt with Captain Jack's shirt every single game.
He will, but he will wear it on the inside of his gear. I'm not stupid. Come on, you think I'm going to fall for that? He'll have his Power Raider outfit, but on the inside of it zips in the front, right?
Yeah.
On the inside. Is it? So it won't even. You can't even show it unless somebody zips it in the back, and then you say, "Oh, there's Captain Jack." I ain't dumb. Come on, man.
I know.
Are you
People ask, like, what are you gonna do with that? I'm like, it's gonna go to my kids. So it's for 30 years. The PSL.
Yeah, the PSI. Have you paid off your PSI?
Everything's paid.
Yeah, because I paid off my PSL before I had to pay in. And one second, but I want to make sure I'm this thing. It's because they know away fans will pay. Yep. You are correct there, Ozzy. All about the money. Yeah, pretty much. And how many tickets do I have? I have 2 tickets. Power Raider, the power broker, has 3 tickets. Right?
So I own seats 7, 8, and 9, and all in all, Wayne owns number 10.
Which is awesome. If you're gonna have somebody next to you, all in autumn win Brian is awesome.
So we're trying to take over the whole row.
Can you do it?
We'll see.
Are you
This
going to
season,
eventually?
We're going to talk to them. We want to just take over that whole row because we're in handicap area seats.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically box office seats. You have your own chargers. Your seats are adjustable.
I need to see your seat because
Oh,
I have
yeah.
handy. I need handicap.
Or you want to trade?
No, I don't want to trade. I might want to buy.
I'll show you right
I
now.
might want to buy because for those who don't know, and most of you do, okay, G Dog Dolan over there on Instagram, thank you. Sport Easy is over there on Instagram, thank you. And Raider for Life, thank you there, Sport Easy. Watch on YouTube if you can. For those that don't know, I have a well without any stickers on it. I have a very awesome airbrushed Raider, awesome scooter that's going to have other things. And good, we're gonna have Angelo come in just a second. Okay, what is that? So
Look at that.
oh, so they're basically they're sit down seats.
The leather chair seats.
Leather chairs.
I have my own plug and everything. So when I sell it to fans, since no front obstruction.
No fronting? No. So basically, you see the field. That's good seats.
Yeah. I put fluffy friendly because you could adjust it anywhere you want.
Well, see, the other thing is that I would just roll my soon to be power chair. Just roll it in there.
In between the power chair and power rater chair.
I am. I'm gonna mess you up.
Yeah, I know.
I might not be able to do it physically, but that fucking cane can hurt.
Oh yes.
It can hurt.
Don't mess with Captain Jack.
Don't mess with me, man. I'm an old crouchy. You're like, get off my lawn. Okay. One second, Silver Smoke says, and by the way, Angela, 1 second, I'm gonna read this. Gonna fly out, join you for your game. Yes, for sure. Not for free. Vets sitting together. Oh, that would be great, Silver Smoke. And G Mike is over there as well. Good to see you, G Mike. Okay. We are going to be joined by the Raider transplant, Angelo, who's coming in there. Remember, there's Reyes Boxing on Instagram, correct, Angelo? Reyes Boxing?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay.
Hey, Power Raider.
Who's that ugly bastard behind you, man?
I know that I've been using it a lot on all the different guestings because everybody goes, "That's Captain Jack," or they'll say, "Who's that guy?" And that's Captain Jack. But Cap, I've used this before as a thumbnail when I've had to be the co-captain for your show when you can do it. So
I tell you what, and I'm going to give you props right here, brother. Whenever there is something where I can't do it, I'm away, which probably won't occur too much longer because I'm probably not going to work anymore. But at any time that you just say, "Hey, I'll take it for two," like if I'm on vacation, which might occur in March, by the way, might occur in March. This man, transplant Raider, great guy that he is, talks NFL, talks boxing, has a great repertoire. I throw out those big words there. Box, and I can shake and move. I just can't fucking walk. But no, I'd be bad. But yeah, Angelo, and get in here. I want to make sure. Okay, he's here. Okay, I want to make sure. Angelo,
Steve, Captain's already right there, so he's already right in the picture, man.
Yeah, I can get out of the picture. I'm already there, right? You see the old bastard behind you. I don't need to be in there twice. The only bad thing is that I lose it over here on Instagram. So let me see. Oh, see, I'm losing people. Samoan Raider, good to see you, brother. IE is over there on Instagram. IE, I can't do requests when I'm doing the video here because it kind of defeats the purpose. It's like you're here, and I appreciate it. You're on YouTube. Yeah, because I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube, brother.
He's in Hawaii right now.
So, IE's in Hawaii.
Wait, the beautiful Raquel.
Oh, so that's where they were.
Yes.
IE, give Raquel a kiss from me. Okay, make it better than your normal one. Okay. I love you, brother. Anyway, so and transplant is going to be on here. Angela, not having a steady thing. Hopefully, we'll be. You guys have fun in Hawaii, brother. Angela, what do you got for us, brother?
Yeah, no, I was just gonna. First off, Cap, as you can see, I'm wearing the hat that you bought me the last time I got to see you.
Because it was deserved. It was well deserved for your hard work.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And I know one of these times, I don't know exactly when you're leaving, but either now or the next time you come back, we're supposed to have that dinner that we missed.
I just been this whole weekend was busy. Okay,
right.
I'm leaving tomorrow. My flight's at 3:00. I will be out there. Unless we do lunch, but if not, we'll do it another time.
Yeah. When you come back, Cap.
Because and by the way, drop a plug for that Asian food place.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, no. So if you live in Las Vegas, guys, or if you're in Las Vegas, I'm sure you would have already been there, right, Steve? If you haven't, that'd be insane to me. But China Mama has been the staple of Las Vegas, and it used to be in Jones. Then a big fire broke out, right? So then I took Cap to the one that's on Shanghai Plaza. And the first time Cap actually tried it is Anna wanted like Chinese food the last time I was at Hollywood's house. So I was telling Cap, look, if you're going to get Chinese food, I don't want to just send you to some some garbage hole in the wall. You might as well go to the one that's the most popular. And it was built family owned. But since then, Cap, since the last time you and I got to eat over there, it's grown. So there's now a China Mama on a station casino. It's on Palace Station. So the next time you're at Palace Station, Steve, they do have China Mama there now, right? And then China Mama, the one that burned down at Jones, that reopened, right? And then there's a fancier foo place that we'll have to go to, Cap. It's called Springs in China Mama. So that one is near UNLV. But it's definitely very, if you guys want Chinese food, and again, like, Cap, I'm all about the quality and the cleanliness because I'm a transplant.
Thank you. I don't want to get ptomaine or friggin' some other friggin' poison, or botulism or crap, and I'm just throwing out bad food terms. I'm not saying any of that happens. I'm just saying I want good food even if the price is a little pricier, you're going to get, I don't mind paying for good food. I don't mind paying. Do you think I got this belly for your people on Instagram can see it a lot better because it's over on this camera. You think I got this belly from bad food? No. And Sharif, our buddy, aka Black Daniel, said I had some good Cantonese duck off the strip. Hey, Sharif, we'll go there, Sharif, when we see each other there as well.
Yeah, I need to go check that out. I haven't been there.
Yeah, no, China Mama, so easy. I mean, like, it's the easiest thing. China Mama. Power Raider needs to go to China Mama. The minute you take your family there, they're gonna be like, Dad, I always want to come here. It's really that good. And Captain Jack can attest to that. The other thing I want to say. Oh, go ahead, Steve. Go ahead.
Do they have the almond cookies, the circle almond cookies, the orange ones? Those are my favorite.
They have those at Costco, man.
I love those cookies.
You just go to Costco.
It's like a good fucking shit. Oh, they got them at Costco.
Yeah, no, the ones at Costco are actually really good, Cap. They're like,
then you guys can buy them because I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the other thing I want to say, Cap, is
yes, sir.
And thank you for the well wishes too. As you know, last weekend was my birthday, and guys, at Raider Nation, I'm just now starting to catch up on everything. So I sent a message.
Did I miss
you did. You said happy birthday, Cap. You did.
Because I always try to, but sometimes I don't know if I did. Sometimes I do it twice. And so I always want to make sure, because that's something that's important to me. Another trip around the sun. And if I forget people's birthday, I don't do it deliberately. It's because I'm like the dog in the up move. Squirrel. I got shit going on and I forget. So I wouldn't.
Yes, sir. No, I know. And again, the same for me. So I haven't gotten a chance. Thank you, Black Thanos. I appreciate you. Hey, thank you guys. But like Anna Diaz and a bunch, I think Rick Samorano, they were sending all these messages on Facebook. So Raider Nation and fans, Captain Jack, thank you again for all the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. And as I said to Anna Diaz when I sent her the message today, I'm just blessed to be alive today because as you know, Cap, I'm 31 months right now as a transplant survivor, and Gravy just got his liver transplant too. So yeah, it's a big deal. So thank you guys. And Cap, I hit the big 50, so I made it half a century, baby.
Hey, you're only 10 years behind me, you fucker.
That's right. And then I've been seeing all the different posts. Like I saw Power Raiders post of the CTE event. That looked really cool. A little too many people for my taste, Cap, just because there's a huge flu thing happening. Yeah. So the doctors have been saying, we really don't want you to get any type of flu, especially right now.
Maybe next year.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure, because this is the year that they said that they're going to start to kind of let me start traveling. And again, this is one of those things where it depends on the transplant teams that you guys all have. And, I'm not trying to freak you out if you're a transplant. Trust me, there are other transplant patients who are willing to risk things. I'm just not one of them. I think that you have to take calculated risks, right? Very, very calculated risks on these things. So,
hey, Thanos says you don't look a day over 53.
Thanks, man. Thanks. I appreciate that. And then I was going to tell you, Cap. So as you know, when you told me you were at Hollywood's house, I didn't exactly know what you guys were doing, but I sent you what I was doing all day yesterday. And me and Papa Rundown were watching it together, and a couple of other fans. I was.
I tongue tied. It wasn't you. It was me. It wasn't because Hollywood, and we were getting, because I was involved in some of the, or at least hanging out. Hollywood was busy. I had my boy, was it Raider Rock was here. So we had to, I didn't know his fucking name until the other day, man. I felt bad. You know, that's Rock. I don't know his name, but yeah, Raider Rock was here. So shout out to Raider Rock, and Iris from Arizona was hanging out with us as well. So we were busy doing the because there's a whole house here that has to get ready in different schedules. And then when we did get ready, then we went. So it wasn't you, but I know I wasn't going to be able to view this awesome wild card, which, by the way, I'm sure now is on YouTube or will be soon.
Well, it will be. But here's the thing, right? And as you know, Cap, since you've known me, and the past couple of years, I keep talking about it with everyone. So boxing is like soccer. It is a top 5 global sport, right? Yeah. But you have to actually be able to watch it globally in order to understand how good boxing is. And whenever I've spoken to, and I think Sharif was on a show I was co-hosting for you, where we were talking about it, and I was trying to explain the thing with the American mainstream fan who just don't know, are too used to the HBO Showtime when we had it type boxing. And then the older fans, the Gen Xers, right, or the baby movers, are used to.
I mean, I think it depends on where you hit in the. If you look in some encyclopedia, God, I'm fucking old. I use an encyclopedia. If you look at some websites, I am the last year of the baby boomer, or like the transition for what's the one out? Was it X?
Gen X. It's Gen X right after baby boomer. Yeah.
I'm either a very young baby boomer, or I'm the oldest Gen X.
Gen Xer. Yeah. And it's a perfect, Cap, because you're right in between that era of when boxing, and I'm sure, I don't know, I think
baby boomer. Yes, baby boomer 64. I'm 65, but there are some that say 65 is the last. It all depends on what you look at.
Right. So I'm sure Steve's too young to remember this, but boxing used to be just like NFL football. It was free on regular TV. You watch it on ABC. You would see all the world title fights there. I was just actually re-watching Holyfield, who, I don't know if you remember this, Cap, but when Holyfield had won the cruiserweight title against Sugar de Leon in '89, that was on ABC for free. It wasn't pay-per-view. It was totally like just free TV. You just watch it on a regular old Saturday. You know.
Okay, well, Angela, I would have to say this. I definitely didn't see that. I'll tell you why. Because I never knew that Holyfield was a cruiserweight. I always saw the fat bastard. Well, fat, quick, and strong bastard Holyfield. Cruiserweight, no, never saw him at that.
So if I'll tell you what, if you like documentary style stuff, there's one on ESPN Plus, which is a 30 for 30. And it's a little bit about Tyson, but it basically talks about that era of how no one really, like you said, no one knew who Holyfield was. And the chase was to keep chasing Tyson. And then they finally had the fight. And then, of course, you remember Holyfield as not only the guy that beat Tyson, but the guy that got his ear bit off. So.
See, I said that pre-ear bite. I threw it in there before you said it.
Right. But what I was going to say, Cap, and what I was telling you yesterday, and I was saying, hey, have Hollywood do a fight party, is check this out, Power Raider. If I told you that I was going to give you 7 world title fights, and all of these fighters that you're going to see in the 7 world title fights are the best fighters in the world. Like, they're the best. They're all on the pound for pound ranking list, right? And I said, and you're going to see this all in 7 hours. One shot, one event. First of all, you'd probably be thinking, man, that's insane, because the last time I paid for pay-per-view prices, it was like $80 or $100, and right? So how much would something like that cost? And what I've been trying to tell everyone, especially in Raider Nation, who is like waiting for something to happen, and nothing's happening right now. So you might as well watch some boxing, people, right? But
I
this
was told by my soccer friends, watch the fucking Premier League. I'm just saying there are, and I'm like, yeah, I am. I mean, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But I mean, yeah, there are things. But for those that don't, there's boxing.
right.
There's the Premier League, because the guy was saying you can watch like 3 or 4 Premier League matches and like early in the morning, and you're done at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, East Coast time. And
right.
then you have that shit done. So
right.
Yeah.
So Steve, this event, which is what was called the Super Bowl of boxing, it's being done in Saudi Arabia and Riyadh, because Riyadh is like the mecca of boxing right now. That's where all the best fighters in the world are fighting, right?
No pun intended on the mecca of boxing.
Yes, that's no pun intended on that. But it is for the 7 world title fights that was put together, and it started at 9, it ended at 4. Every fight was like fight of the years. It was insane. The price for it, Steve, was $25. So for anybody in the United States who when you jump on the Captain Jack show with me, and I know I tend to talk boxing for about a half hour, well, when you guys are like, whoa, yeah, thank you. But for all those guys who keep going, oh, I love boxing when it was the good old days, I keep trying to tell them that would literally be like me saying, well, I used to love the Raiders back, like in the 80s, in the good old days, but I don't really like. That's ridiculous. That's the most ridiculous statement in the world. You either really like boxing and you like being entertained by gladiators boxing, or you don't. And if you
do not entertain,
I'm telling you, Cap. And if you do love boxing, $25 is nothing. They might as well have given it for free, right? Which, like as you know, Cap, it will be for free in like 3 days. So I'll send you the YouTubes on it, or I'll send you the highlights so you can watch it quick, right? But the boxing in the world and coming to America now, where they're starting to see it, it's getting closer and closer back to free TV. And the big event that I want to let Raider Nation know about that is 100% happening is on September. Riyadh season is coming to Las Vegas. The headliner is going to be Canelo Alvarez, which I'm sure you know who that is, right? Power Raider. Everybody knows who that is. Yeah, all right. Against Terrence Crawford, which you may not know who Terrence Crawford is. Cap and Steve probably doesn't, but Terrence Crawford is one of the pound-for-pound fighters. The guy, Terrence Crawford, is going to move up 2 weight classes to go fight Canelo Alvarez. And it's such a big event, and there's so much lore to it globally that they're putting the event at Allegiant Stadium. That's 65,000 people. And I will guarantee you that it will sell out, because there's that large of a boxing community. People from the UK are going to come here. People from France are going to come here. Like it's going to feel like this World Cup event, and they're still like putting all these different cards together. Now, I say that to say, well, go ahead, Cap. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, because we got Sharif, aka Black Thanos, is going to come in here. I want to do a 3-screen real quick.
Okay.
Because and he's right. Even the Jerry Springer videos cost more than the $25. Even their videos, and it's videos, right? But I like the ding, ding, ding that they have. I'm going to have Thanos come in because we are talking with. You're going to have to move. We're going to have to get closer, bro. You want to be on top of this? Yeah. Well, no, you ain't going to be on top of me. I'm the top on that one. Shit. Fuck you. Okay. I'm not a bottom.
Hey,
okay.
Hey, Sharif. So let me just say this real quick. So I say that all to say to everybody who's listening right now, the excitement of boxing is so big that, check this out, Cap, and this has already been put out in the press release a couple of months ago, but it was announced yesterday. In May 2nd, as long as New York tourism allows it, there is going to be a 3-fight card, 3 fights of American names that you would know. It's Ryan Garcia's fighting, Devin Haney is fighting, Teofimo Lopez is fighting, and again, if
Teo's fighting.
Well, do you know who Teofimo Lopez is?
I'm having fun with you.
Well, you know, again, this is kind of more like there's certain like Gen Z people that know who Ryan Garcia is because he's kind of a viral, viral sensation. So, anyways, instead of that card, Steve, costing like $80 or $100 or whatever, what Riyadh season is doing is they're going to put it in the middle of Times Square, like literally the middle of Times Square. It's going to be completely free to the public. I don't know how the police is going to manage that, right? And it's going to be completely free to watch for everyone at home.
Hey,
and this is going to
hold your thought, Sharif. Are you hearing this, brother? In the middle of Times Square, in the middle of your area, brother, they're having this fucking fun. I got to hear what Sharif has to say. I had to stop you because I wanted to get his response on that, brother.
Mic check. Can you hear me, Cap?
I can hear you, brother. Your mic is awesome. Go ahead.
Great. Happy birthday, Raider Transplant, or rather, happy belated birthday, and good to see Power Raider in the building as well.
Okay.
Yeah, they can do it.
Over here.
Huh?
Belated birthday to Trish Hansen. We're having the dinner for her here.
Oh, okay, great. And yeah, it can be done. I mean, hell, that's where the New Year's Eve festivities go down, with this easily close to 2 million people annually. And it's the middle of Times Square right there. There's like a promenade area, almost like with benches and everything else. So they can easily erect a boxing ring there and have ample enough police security and presence. Because again, that's literally where the ball drops at 11:59 every New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
so that's
New Year's. My ball. No, anyway.
now Black Thanos, and I promise I'm wrapping it up. Black Thanos, Power Raider. That's not all. What you're also going to see is they're trying to put together for June or July in Alcatraz, Cap, in Alcatraz in San Francisco. They're going to put a boxing ring in there. They're going to have some of the very best fighters, do a card, and that's free to the public. They're trying to figure out if they can make Allegiant Stadium also on free TV like the Super Bowl. So they're trying to make that work. So guys, while it's the off season, we're waiting for the draft.
I'm sorry, Trans. You know that the Alcatraz event, the main event is going to be having the guys swim off the island without getting eaten by sharks.
Yeah, that's true, Cap. I've only been to Alcatraz twice, and I saw those sharks, Cap.
These are easy jokes, man. I'm sorry. I knew what the fuck you were going to talk about, so that's why I said quick. Go ahead. Hey, wrap it up, Transplant.
Yeah.
As well. But hey, thank you for that. Go ahead, Transplant.
Yeah. So anyways, I just want to make sure everybody knows, while we're waiting for the draft, while we're waiting for whatever trade's going to happen, and yes, there's the whole Matthew Stafford thing that I saw one today where it said we would give up our second and third this year plus Aiden O'Connell for Matthew Stafford. And right away I was like, no, I don't want that deal. That's the most ridiculous deal in the world. No way. I didn't even want to give up Aiden O'Connell. Why would I give up Aiden O'Connell? That's ridiculous. So anyway, the draft's not coming up till April. The all these different projections and all of that. I think the combine is in a couple of weeks. So guys, get off your R's, get off the couch. If you want, you could go follow me on Instagram, Reyes Boxing, and I'm more than happy to send you all these free links that I send Cap that he never looks at. But I'm more than happy to send it to you so that you guys can check it out. What's up, Hollywood? I was telling Captain Jack, Hollywood, that you need to throw a fight party at the house. Fight party, Hollywood, fight party.
Hey, Angelo, he'll get the information from you when it would be, because remember, I got to fly here for that.
That's true.
You got to do that.
Cap, I'm going to find out if you're a season ticket holder, if you are able to get, purchase the boxing tickets at your seat, at your actual seat. So I'll find out about that.
If you find out, great. Let me know.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Okay,
I want dibs on that ticket.
I gotta ask before you bounce, because we only got about a half an hour, and I'm not sure when dinner is either. Before you bounce, what is your take of the possible Matthew Stafford? Because I know Sharif is going to say this in a minute, aka Black Thanos. What's your take on the Stafford trade? Because you're saying a 2 and a 3 and an 8 and a fuck no. Maybe a 2. Okay, see, dinner's almost done. We got to wrap this up.
Yeah.
Maybe a 2, and I would go 3, but ain't no. I mean,
No.
I don't know. I just don't want to give up that much. And then you throw in maybe draft capital.
No, what I would, my main take on it, Sharif, is going to be this. First of all, the Rams are in trouble because if they don't cut Stafford, he's a big check to pay. If they do cut Stafford, even if they wait after the post-cut deadline, after June, it's still going to cost them $53 million. So they're ass out of luck anyways. Why are we sitting there going, oh, we have to give you a lot to get Stafford? I like the idea of Stafford coming to the Raiders. That's fine. I don't like the idea of giving any draft picks because all the talent for this draft is so good. We can get 2 running backs, 2 guys. Like we can get one of the best ones in the second and then go get another one in the third because we have 2 third-round picks. Why would we give up draft capital? That's stupid. And there's no way I'm giving up Aiden O'Connell because I've already said this on your show, Cap. I'll say it again the next time I host it. My plan for the $110 million that we have right now is when free agency hits, I'm going to pay Trey Smith and I'm going to pay Mekhi Becton, the 2 best guards that was in the Super Bowl. I'm going to pay them both because they're only 25 years old, anywhere between 20 to 25 million each. That's going to take away, let's say, between 40 and 50 million from my $110 million cap. Now I'm not going to be worried about protecting Aiden O'Connell or whoever might be the quarterback because we're going to have Colton Miller, Trey Smith, Jackson Power-Johnson, Mekhi Becton, and DJ Glaze. And Cap, you know me, I'm a trenches guy.
Hopefully. Hey, Angelo, I gotta give Thanos time. Hey, Capitan Rafa, I'm gonna cut the show after, and I wanted to let you know personally, brother, because I smell dinner. It smells really good. It smells really good. I gotta cut the show. I want to make sure that we give Thanos some time because I'm not an ignorant asshole. I want to make sure we say goodbye to Angelo. And brother, thanks for coming in, brother. I'm gonna cut it right after we get to Angelo. Brother, I'm gonna bust up Thanos in a second. You take care.
Thanks, Cap.
You got it, brother. So there you go. You have your Raiders and your boxing and all that good stuff. And you're still here. And I tell you, Sharif, and again, I apologize, but you should smell the food. You know, me being a foodie, it fucking smells awesome. So I wanted to make sure I give you at least a few minutes, brother, because I don't want to say, hey, I'm going to eat and buy. I'm not like that.
Well, I appreciate that, Cap. I don't want to come between a man and his stomach. I know how that could be.
Yeah,
I was really just curious about the CTE festivities, I guess, last night. I've been to 3 of them, all of them in Oakland. In fact, exactly 10 years ago at the Charles Woodson CTE. And typically they would be in March, but I guess, they moved it up a little bit this year. Did you get any inkling? And I know Maxx Crosby has to play the politician role, the poker face. And a part of me is a little bit suspicious. Did they give it to him to curry favor? Not that he doesn't do legitimate work and outreach and his foundation, but I can't help but to think, because he's not the only Raider that does that.
Right.
As a part of this was to kind of curry favor with him or as a parting gift. Because remember how the Raiders treated Antonio Pierce, letting him do a press conference on a Monday after a game to fire him that Tuesday.
Yeah.
Which was beyond cruel and inexplicable. So if you talk to Maxx, what was your impression?
Okay. I didn't talk to Maxx, but I did. all I can venture to say, and I will be backed up by Powerade on this, and I said this at the beginning of the program, is that Max's speech, he was talking about his investment, his hard work, and yeah, he's been the CTE recipient 4 straight years.
Wow.
And he was saying, I do this because I'm here to win a Super Bowl. Thank you there. And Hollywood's behind me. He said, we are going to win a couple fucking Super Bowls. And that's a direct quote. Couple fucking Super Bowls. And if he's saying that there, now granted, that could be the greatest thing, the greatest kiss-off bullshit you could see. But I feel that he meant that. I really feel that he meant that.
His whole speech is on my Instagram.
Okay.
You'll be able to see all that. The way he talked to everybody, unscripted, everything came from his heart, and you could just feel that he's just trying to have us feel how his commitment to excellence, to the Raiders, to whatever he does. The first one to show up, the last one to leave.
Right.
He's no harder working Raider player like he is, and he's truly a leader that's basically, carrying the team.
And if he leaves, it's not on him.
Right. Yeah, and I was saying if he leaves, it's the decision of the brass, not his. Because
yes, that's my concern with the influx of Spytech and Brady. They don't necessarily have a obligation or history with Maxx. They're thinking as businessmen and probably long term. And from a business point of view, if it's me, I have to play devil's advocate. If there's a time to move Maxx coming off a injury, a year where he didn't have his best production, and he got about 7 years already in the league, this would be the time where his value can still command something. So the wild card here being Brady. You seen Telesco get kicked out the door. I remember how convincing Devontae Adams sounded. Oh, I'm glad to be here and all this type of stuff. And he grew up a Raider fan. That's undisputed. Maxx didn't necessarily grow up a Raider fan.
Yeah.
So I'm just prepared for almost anything this offseason because Maxx is correct in saying we all want to win a Super Bowl. But unless you get a quarterback, and I'm not talking about no damn Matt Stafford, who is as washed as a pair of Levi jeans, then that's going to be nothing but a pipe dream. And another 40 years to go by, and I'll probably be in the dirt telling people from the grave, I told you so.
Okay.
So to wrap it up so you guys can get your grub on,
yes,
it's time to get our quarterback by any means necessary. It's time to get our guy, take a leap of faith. Tom Brady knows Shador. He said nothing but glowing remarks about him. He's a mature, poised kid, never been in trouble. He's rooted. He's used to the glamorous side of life. His father's trained him up from childhood. And remember all the criticism Lamar took coming out the draft, and he damn near won a third MVP. What do you have to lose? Every year we got an excuse not to draft the QB, and it's been well over a decade now. Now is if you're going to make Chip Kelly the highest paid OC in history, you got a championship caliber coach on a collegiate and professional level. Now more than ever, you got to get your QB.
Okay.
More than ever.
We're gonna leave with this, Thanos, aka Sharif, and Hollywood said it right here over my shoulder. Okay. This is the question. You give me your answer, and then I gotta go because, like I said, don't stand between me and the fucking carne asada, baby. That's good. If Sanders is gone at 6, because I don't think the Raiders are trading up. I don't think they're going to trade up. If Sanders is gone at 6, who do you take? And Ward's off the board too, by the way.
Good question, my friend. Good question. I wish I was paid to make those decisions. But if it's up to me, I'm trading up. But remember, we can't necessarily say the Raiders won't trade up. We're not 13 like a year ago. Tom Telesco never traded up. He's not in the building anymore.
Yeah, and
So
that's I was there to trade up for. I get it.
and you have to remember, not every team in front of us need a QB, and Dion has some sway off script with some of these agents and executives at these other teams. Look, don't bother drafting my son, et cetera, et cetera. It's going to get messy, a la Eli Manning.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, a lot of people like the Dart kid. There's someone else I can't think of.
I like Jackson. See that, and that's pretty much basically what I'm saying is this. Okay, and if you, and again, I got to go eat because I'm getting eyes.
Yeah, I can hear your stomach rumbling from here. I thought it was another earthquake.
Okay, we have the 6th pick. Sanders is gone. Ward is gone. Dart's on the board. Okay, obviously. But if it's me, and you can agree with me or not, trade back unless that guy that you really, really, really want is available at 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
For your, you know, if that 1 is actually the 6th, that guy you really, really, really want is available at 6. Okay, grab him. But if it's me, and I'm kind of trade back, get more picks in this very heavy draft, right? Get Jackson Dart later, or if you think that somebody might be jumping up you, but trade back, and you might need to trade back up, you know, in that, you know how shit like that happens.
Right.
Okay? But to me, I trade back, acquire picks, get Jackson Dart if that pick is there, or maybe you have to maneuver the thing, but that's my pick if Sanders isn't there. Is that me, you, and everybody else, or what?
That's one approach, but again, with our luck, the Rams will fucking take Dart before we could get him by trading back. We know Jacksonville ain't getting a quarterback. As I said to you before, the Giants just don't draft black quarterbacks. They haven't done that in 100 years. They won't do it this year. So that's 2 off the board already.
Sharif, they drafted Geno Smith.
They didn't draft Geno.
Who drafted Geno Smith?
It wasn't at the Jets. It wasn't the Giants. They had Geno on the roster.
Okay.
They brought him in. They brought him in as a backup, and then when the guy got hurt, you know, he but no, they've never drafted a. They've never started a season with a black QB as the starter. Never in their history. That's just the fact.
Well,
so I don't see them deviating from that script.
Okay. Hey, brother, I love you. I got to end the show because, like I said, you're going to hear rumbling as well. I appreciate everybody that's here. I appreciate everybody over there on Instagram. Have a great rest of your weekend. We will see you this week for the Thursday show. Maybe another thing coming. Stay blessed. Keep going. Raiders are
all right, Cap.
Live,
be easy with those onions, bro. No, you know that Hilton plumbing can't take that heavy duty Cap disposal. So be easy with the onions.
I don't fucking eat onions, man. You
That's his favorite.
Fuck you. Hey, good night, everybody. Have a great
all right.
Weekend. Take care, everybody. Be well.
Good night.
And we'll see you next time as well. We'll see you guys. Be well.